The winds are outright disrespectful this morning. We got a very dusty sky to start off our morning, and this is going to stick with us through the majority of the day. Visibility looks pretty low from our sky cam, just about a mile visibility, so the visibilities will be low at times. So you want to make sure you just use caution out there on the roads if you absolutely have to be out there, and just give yourself a lot of extra time and even space in between you and the car in front of you. But this cold front isn't coming alone. It would at least be able to bring some cooler temperatures across West Texas. We got wind advisories in effect across into the Permian Basin, pushing east towards Abilene, San Angelo, towards Haskell. That's going to be in effect until about 7 p.m. along into the Concho Valley and Big Country. But for the Permian Basin, it's going to be in effect until about 9 p.m. Gusty winds ranging from around 45 to 55 miles an hour. Sustained winds coming in from the northeast around 22-40. High wind warning for the Guadalupe Mountains until tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. We're talking gusty winds around 60 to 70 miles an hour. And we can certainly see it and even smell it, the blowing dust across much of the Permian Basin. We got a blowing dust advisory that's going to remain in effect until about 9 p.m. today. Visibility as low as a quarter mile could be possible. And we're beginning to see some lowered visibilities, especially along into the I-20 corridor, along into Pecos. We're around just a little over a mile visibility with that contour right there. 3-mile visibility here into Midland, 2-mile visibility in Odessa, just around 5-mile visibility with some small improvements over into New Mexico. But the winds are certainly howling this morning, gusting between 32 into Midland, 40 into Snyder, 33 in Sweetwater, Abilene. You're fixing to get those gusty winds within about the next 15 minutes or so. 43 over into Andrews for that wind gust. So here's it. We're tracking it with time. The cold front is going to keep tracking further southward. We're going to take you to around the noon hour. Gusty winds, quite blustery across much of West Texas, and we'll be able to fill in on some clouds with this. So this will help keep temperatures cool as well with the consistent blustery winds that we're going to see through the majority of the day. This is around 5 p.m. and I say after 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., all the way to 10 p.m. That's when those winds should be able to slowly calm down, and heading into tomorrow morning, I think the winds won't be much of an issue at all. Out the door, we pretty much already hit a high temperature. We're quite cooled significantly around 10 to 15 degrees for our northern counties. With 51 in Seminole, we were around 70 to start the show into Midland. Now we're at 62 with 61 over into Brady. Here's those clouds beginning to fill in. This is around 12 p.m. Temperatures will drop through the day, so we'll be into the 50s, even some of us flirting with the 40s by the later portions of the afternoon. But we could see an opportunity of a few isolated sprinkles, but we're just going to keep a rather cloudy sky through the day. I think the sprinkles will stay mostly into the Concho Valley. Some of it may try to sneak into the Big Country and the Permian Basin, but less than 10% coverage is going to be expected. But we'll keep clouds for Saturday dissipate into sunshine as we work in towards the later portions of the afternoon and towards the evening. So Saturday is going to be the best day for those outdoor activities, but as we work into around early next week, we'll be breezy on Sunday and Monday with temperatures well into the 80s and 90s. So this cool down won't last entirely too long. So today it's just going to be a very blustery and unpleasant day across much of West Texas. Saturday will be the day for those outdoor activities, especially into the evening hours. We'll be breezy on Sunday and Monday. That'll rise us well up into the 80s, even 90 working into Tuesday, but we'll see a weak cold front heading into around early next week. We'll be right back after the break.